story, Keeping a Promise. I believe in promises. The promises you make to somebody and the promise that somebody makes to you are a sign of love, trust, and commitment. Promises define the true character of a person. A person either breaks or keeps a promise, and he or she becomes known for it. That someone becomes either someone who you can trust and could promise you the world, or they are someone who would forget about the trust and commitment and break what you gave him or her. People make promises, oftentimes to please other people. They don't realize that the phrase "I promise" isn't a pleasure phrase to be thrown around. A promise is something to keep close to your heart, not a casual statement or action. If it is broken, it can really be hurtful or destructive. It can hurt a person's reputation, friendships, and integrity. Thus, effects of breaking a promise can destroy the person that the promise was made to and the amount of respect you and others have towards them. All my life, I have been asked to keep promises and had promises thrown in my face. As a teenager making my way through high school, I have found that making promises is a really common thing. People use promises for many reasons. They compete for popularity, gossip, and say things they shouldn't because they are hurtful, untrue, or used to get something. Some of the promises people ask of me may seem like a good conversation starter or a temptation to tell other people what I hear. Before I act upon a promise, I think, what if a promise I asked someone to hold on to was thrown around or tossed in the air? I tell myself I have to believe in this promise and commit to it. They are asking something of me and it should be taken as an honor. In my life right now, there are 3 special people who have been able to keep a certain promises to me. They are my mom, aunt, and best friend. The 3 of the most supportive people who keep my life on track. Their promise that they will always be there for me is a hug and a special commitment. I have a 4-year-old brother who looks up to me as I am 13 years older than him. I promise him every day to keep him safe and to always love him. I know, even though he may not understand the idea of keeping a promise, I promise to the world I will always stay true to those promises. A true promise is made by someone who can keep it, someone who is true to him or herself and to you. A person who can keep a promise enhances that person's character, core, heart, and integrity. Anybody can make a promise, but it takes a true person to fulfill one. Promises are a powerful and special commitment that should be held close. This I believe.